In the heart of Kyoto, during a time when Zen was a vibrant and sought-after path to enlightenment, there lived a renowned Zen teacher named Tosui. He was not confined to a single temple, but had wandered through various provinces, sharing his wisdom with all who sought the light of truth. His teachings resonated deeply with those who crossed his path, and his reputation as a sage grew with each passing day. One day, Tosui arrived at a temple that soon became flooded with adherents eager to learn from the great master. His teachings were like a beacon, drawing students from far and wide, yet, as the temple filled to the brim with disciples, Tosui sensed that the essence of Zen was becoming diluted amidst the crowd. In a bold and unconventional move, he decided to discontinue his lectures and advised his followers to disperse and follow their hearts wherever they may lead. Confusion and disappointment filled the temple as his disciples struggled to understand the purpose of this abrupt decision. And then Tosui vanished without a trace. For 3 long years, no one could discover any sign of the elusive Zen teacher. The once thriving temple fell into a hushed silence, and Tosui's teachings echoed only in the memories of those who had been touched by his wisdom. It was during this time that one of his former disciples, who had ardently followed Tosui in his wanderings, stumbled upon his master living under a bridge in Kyoto, among a community of beggars. The disciple, yearning for his teacher's guidance, implored Tosui to accept him as a student once more. Tosui, seated with his fellow beggars, regarded his former disciple with a gaze that penetrated the depths of the man's soul. "If you can do as I do for even a couple of days, I might consider it," he replied. The disciple, not one to back down from a challenge, agreed without hesitation. He donned tattered, threadbare clothes, embracing the life of a beggar. For a day, he lived alongside Tosui, experiencing the humility, simplicity, and the hardship of this unconventional existence. The following day, a fellow beggar in their makeshift community passed away, leaving the disciple in a state of shock. In the depths of night, under the shroud of darkness, Tosui and his disciple silently carried the lifeless body to a desolate mountainside. There, they buried their companion in a hasty, unceremonious manner. Afterward, they returned to their shelter beneath the bridge. Exhausted from the physical exertion and emotional toll, Tosui slept soundly through the remainder of the night, but his disciple could not find respite. The specter of mortality loomed over him, and the profound implications of death gnawed at his conscience. Morning broke, and Tosui spoke. "We do not have to beg for food today. Our deceased friend has left some over there." He gestured to a small pile of leftovers discarded nearby. However, the disciple, burdened by the events of the previous night, found his heart heavy and his appetite absent. He could not eat a single bite of the food offered. Tosui, sensing the turmoil within his former disciple, spoke with solemnity. "I have said you could not do as he concluded. "Get out of here and do not bother me again." The disciple, humbled and chastened by his inability to fully embrace the way of life under the bridge, accepted his teacher's words and departed. As he walked away from the bridge, his heart was heavy with the realization that true Zen was not simply a set of teachings or a way of life to be adopted temporarily. It was a profound transformation of one's entire being, a letting go of all attachments and preconceptions, and an acceptance of the impermanence of all things. Tosui, the wandering Zen master, continued to reside under the bridge with his fellow beggars, embodying the essence of Zen with each passing day. His life was a testament to the depth of understanding and the realization that enlightenment was not in the words or the actions of a master, but in the direct experience of one's own true nature. The story of Tosui and his former disciple served as a timeless reminder that the path of Zen was not for the faint of heart, and true wisdom could only be grasped by those who were willing to embrace it wholeheartedly, without reservation or hesitation. Zen, as Tosui exemplified, was a way of living, a way of being, and a way of dying to one's attachments and illusions, all in the relentless pursuit of the profound and unattainable truth.